I unmuted the wrong thing. Thank you, Kate. Hi, Kate. Welcome in. Welcome in anybody else that's here. Um, so, what I was saying when you couldn't hear me is that I have this space set up a little bit differently. And I'm not over in the corner like I usually am so that I can move around a little bit. I'm glad that's better. Um, and here a little later, we're going to be joined by Lexi. She and I are going to be doing some planner building. I know that's not something we typically do here on stream, but it is that time of year where it works to do that. So it kind of looks like I'm looking away from the camera when I'm looking at the chat. Please make sure you have it on live chat so that you get all of the chat that's going on. Hi, Betty, and welcome in tonight. So I didn't put up a poll because we are kitting up something that I need kitted up before the first of the year. So and I don't know that I even have the information, so I'm gonna have to go look. Hi, Deborah. Welcome in. I do. It's gonna be a hodgepodge mess tonight, but I hope you're all here for it. I'm at a different angle, different view. Like I said, we'll be knocking the camera around. We'll be joined later by Lexi. I told her to give me a little time to get this kitting in. Um, okay, so question. I bought the Stitching Cabin Co. Sal. That's what we need to kit up tonight, but I don't know if I have any information. Hi, Holly. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good this evening. All right. So these are the two stitch alongs from Stitching Cabin Co. coming in January, starting January 1st. I'm going to start with Coastal Summer Band Sampler, and then possibly do this one following up right after finishing that one. Do I promise to keep up with it? No, but we're going to try. Or we're going to make a half attempt. Anyways, we're going to get this kitted up for the beginning of the year. Now you can see that this is the first piece that's going to be released. So that kind of gives you an idea, like, where do we need to go color-wise for fabric? Now, what I'm going to try and figure out is do we have a floss list? I signed up for it, but I don't remember if I've actually gotten anything, like an email or... What about you, Holly? Do you know? I know that you got Coastal Summer also. It'll be easier if I look at my phone. Just look at my email on my phone. Doesn't look like we're getting chat today either. Even though I refreshed it. I did all the things I thought might help it to work, like starting it first and that sort of thing, but finding them both, but haven't yet. Okay, gotcha. I mean, surely she's put out a floss list by now. There's my receipt for purchasing. Oh, I think I found the email. You haven't gotten any email? I don't see if I have an account. Okay, okay. So if I log on to the website, it shows me my two. See, I bought both of them. And I'm going to click on Coastal Summer. Haha. Welcome and materials list. Oh, it looks like a chat. Because Haley asked, what fabric is everyone thinking of stitching on, and have you kitted up yet? I would love to know if you care to share. So it looks like it's like a chat inside the website. So, just so we're all aware, hello adventurers! How exciting to embark on this new stitch along together. I'm so excited you're joining us. You have chosen the coastal version for your summer adventure. Together we will navigate our way through ships, oceans, ships, and marine life. The first part will release January 1st at 8 a.m. UK time. So we should get it at like 2 a.m., right? Or Kate would get it at 3 a.m. I would get it at 2 a.m. Anyway, stitch count is 99 by 272. The model has been stitched on a 32 count Belfast in antique white. However, use any fabric you wish. The sizes of the different options are included, but please remember to allow at least 3 inch of margin or whatever your preference. It does have a Krynic in it. The list of suggested DMC is included. However, you were welcome to substitute any colors you wish for the sampler. I always love to see your color conversions. So, then download the materials list. Download, go to some materials. So it looks like it's 4 colors and a Krynic. So turquoise, dark turquoise, light blue. So, do we stick with that or do we come up with something else? Do we want to go through the fancy floss and see what's kind of close in terms of fancy flosses? And what color should we stitch this on? So those are all the things we're going to do tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the flosses it recommends. That way we can do color comparisons or decide from there what we do and don't want to use. 36.23. I wonder. Hold on, let me try something else. What was that? I can't type. I'm going to get the picture of what is already available to put up on the screen. Maybe. What kind of file is that? Oh, here, I can do this. I'm just going to do this top part of it. And then let me go back into OBS. Tools. Make it viewable. There we go. Okay. I think that's okay. It covers up some of over here, but you don't really need to see over there anyway. So that gives us an idea of what we're looking at so that we know what we want to choose from, right? Welcome in Rose Red Crafts over on Twitch. How are you this evening? We are kitting up this band sampler that I just put up here. It's a stitch along that will start January 1st. All right, let me go pull those colors real quick. Nine, 7. Yeah. 598 and 828. Silver front. Putting all my fancy flosses over here so we can reach them and go through them. I'm gonna grab fabric. Buying the bow. Oh, okay. I'm so graceful. Okay. All right. So these are the colors that are charted. These four right here. And do I want to stick with those or do I want something more? And what color fabric? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to put it on blue. Um, since, I mean, they're blue-green colors, right? Um, hmm. Do you think I want to stick with blue-green colors on it? So even if I like just offhand, I see this might work for this one really well. Um, that's a little more blue, but could still be a nice something. Here's something nice and bright. So I think sticking with blue, so I gotta decide what color to put it on. We could do like sand. Something maybe a little lighter than this. Oh, beige or cream. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like a sandy color. This one's a little bit dark, I think. But it's what I have right here on top. I may be digging through the wrong box. These are all out of order from all the times that we've done this. So there's no telling. There's a little more. I don't think this is the right box. Let me put this back. I need to look also and see what size. So I'm not going to look through the misshapen sizes. See, we've got this. Hi, Enid. Welcome in. I can go even lighter with some lightly salted. Let's see. A little more golden. That's really gold. Of course, it kind of looks like sunshine, doesn't it? All right. I think those are our options. No. Okay. So what do we think? I'm gonna put the flosses on top, even though we may switch out for fancy flosses. I'm kind of feeling that I want to do that. Maybe if I move my camera, y'all could see things. All right, so we've got this real gold, like sunshine color. This one is Golden Sun. So that's what it kind of makes you think of, isn't it? I think I almost like the lightly salted or this Melissus. One of these two, I think. I don't want 40 count. These three are 32. I think this one's too dark. Almost looks more like wet sand. So what do we think? You like the lightly salted? Got molasses. Melissus? Melisius? I don't know. Or golden sun. Too yellow? See, it depends on what you're going for. Are you trying to go for sand or are you trying to go for sunshine? Because, I mean, that teal shows up great. It's kind of shadowed in... anyway, there we go. But, yes. I feel like this also has a little bit more modeling, whereas this is pretty kind of basic. Okay, we're going to take the gold out. Anybody else have any thoughts? Let me see. I really like this blue. We just need, if you want sun, do it. No, I'm thinking I want sand. I think, even though like some of the stuff's boats, but you do stitch the water underneath it. So I really like that blue. We got, I'm just pulling out some blues to work with here. Ew. Well, I mean, it's kind of close, I guess. I don't know. It looks a little gray to me. Just gonna flip through these and grab a few blues and we'll see what we like the best. Oh, look, that's that same color. Almost like the dark teal rather than like a dark blue. But kind of dark rich blue maybe. This one's okay. Stick with the berry. Vote for the one on the left. So the lightly salted. I think that one's gonna be our winner. I'm just shuffling through some blue flosses here. Well, all my flosses, but if I can't find something that compares to this, I'm keeping this because I really like that color. I'm gonna find the other ones to match it. Blue jay's not bad. Maybe too blue to go with that teal though. I wish y'all could see each other's chats. I'll do my best to try and make sure I read them out. We gotta figure out why that never wants to work for us. Ooh. See, but that one's blue too. I does seem to be drawn to blue. Like bright blue. It's like blue topaz. That one's more green than blue. Just gonna keep smacking the. There's if we wanted to go really green. Hey, Nicole, welcome in. How are you this evening? Merry Christmas, everybody. I know it was yesterday, but still hope everyone had a wonderful day. Really tealy. I'm really not finding anything that compares to this. Oh, okay. Well, what about? Well, that's darker. Still really pretty. What is that? Bejeweled. Well, maybe I'm not going to be doing a lot of subbing. The light, unless I went with the. It's almost too dark. Too green, definitely. It's a little bit brighter than this one, but I kind of like that. My Christmas was wonderful. Oh, hi, Rose. Moved over to YouTube. I'm trying to get more people on Twitch, but it just kind of is what it is. I don't have it quite set up as well as YouTube. So, mine was good. We did Christmas with the kids in the morning and then went and hung out with my husband's grandma and his parents, and we had lunch and played games. Then I came home and took a nap. And then I got some stitching in and I got a finish. Christmas finish, so that's good. So now I'm just down to 2 things left to finish. Okay, I feel like maybe I could do this one. Or I feel like that doesn't go with that. Actually, that doesn't go with any of it. Okay. We still have one more Christmas to do tomorrow, where a lot of the family's getting together and doing like a white elephant gift exchange. So I'm thinking that instead of that, and that instead of that. What do we think of this palette? Is this too bright? I really like it though. Should I go with that one? Just got a handful of floss over here. I do want it centered around the 3809 because I really like that color. Hi, Vic. Welcome in. Vic says, crashing in like the Kool-Aid man. Think I don't know. Oh, and I'm doing this on the wrong fabric. We decided on this one. This and this. So, do we want? Okay, this is our sand. So up here, just above my head, is the Stitch Along that I am kitting up. Coastal Summer Band Sampler from Stitching Cabin Co. It starts January 1st. It's going to be my new year, new start. And since that is just 6 days away, we kind of need to figure this out. I still have sound, right? Okay. And so I'm focusing it around this pretty teal color because I do like it. And so we need a really light color. It's going to be our 828. I'm pulling a Laurel, waiting till I just decided to have a new start like last week. So, oh, and then our medium, oop, let's get that off there, is in sub of that, and I feel like that's pretty close. So now for 597, do I want to do something a little bit brighter blue or a little bit more green? Brighter blue, a little bit more green. I could have had this done already, but I wanted to do it with all of you. You like the green? Green? Okay. I'm down for that. So, does it go back on my board? Hey, sweetheart. I'm just finishing up. I wasn't sure what you wanted to do about a chair. So I put the towel on that one, but it doesn't move, raise up. Oh, does it? I think so. Okay. If you can squeeze it in over here. Maybe. Okay.
There's a slant here.
Yes, that's yes. So, anyways, we're gonna have to. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this sand color, lightly salted, with these colors. I gotta figure out how to get you in the camera.
I'm just a little short. Oh, no, I'm not.
Actually, I can do this. Hold on. Let's see. Where is my over here? Hey, it's a brat face. There's that. Nope, it's that one. There's that one. Work. Gotta get this one working. And sometimes it just does not like to. So what have you been up to tonight?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Watching movies, coloring.
There we go.
There's two of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna move this one. We just gotta figure out how to set it up.
Oh, it's your computer cam and then me. You'll just have to move the.
They can't see this part yet, just so you know.
Oh,
Does that work for you?
yeah.
It's kind of up, but
It's okay.
then we can do. Move me here. Move you here. And this here. Ish. Something like that. Hey, Suki, welcome in. What did the kids say about the Stitchy gifts?
I really enjoyed mine.
Yeah, she absolutely loved hers. Of course, she knew about it when I stitched on it, but it was the first time she got to see it fully finished. And
That
what
was
did
back in
Ryan say?
2019. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I know. Ryan, he used some sort of teen lingo that I'm not completely familiar with, but it was like, oh, they could see me moving that camera. Oh well. Basically that's really cool, but like, that's sick or something like that. You know how it was something that made it obvious that he really liked it. So that was nice. Especially because I don't think he's gotten Stitchy gifts before.
Right.
Whereas Lexi has a few of them in her room. But she likes them.
Mhm.
Okay, we're just going to go with that. Okay. So I'm going to finish up putting this, but then Lexi's going to be here with me to, we're going to work on some planner stuff for next year. So, not completely stitching tonight, but still fun. Right. So, I'm going
Kind
to.
of looks like I'm in an interrogation room.
It kind of does. Lexi and her 90s velour tracksuit.
I didn't even think about that.
She's very mean girls over here today.
What's wrong?
I did try and cover it up. Okay, Notions. I had a new project. This is Coastal Summer Band Sampler. So what? I always knew you were a deviant, Lexi. Well, no, this one's kitted up. I haven't started it yet. I need to. Where do I show my details on here? Nope, didn't mean to do that. Oh, how do I go back? I may be breaking things. That's great. Whoa, that's not where I need to be anyway. Try this again. Are you in a place separate from your house, like a she shed? Yes. Yes, I have
Stitching shed.
a stitching shed. Planning, no, runs away. It should, and normally I sit where Lexi's at.
So I'm not going back.
Well, that's good.
I know.
think. I usually like wrap my legs around the chair, the leg of the table. And we know how Lexi learned how to be a deviant. No comment. Get it up. Obviously, there's still some stuff I need to work on in here. So that shouldn't look like that. Oh, view details. That's the button I'm looking for. This is from Stitching Cabin Co. I don't know that I have her in here yet. Is it just Stitching Cabin now? Okay, it said 99 by what? Where's my link over here? I love the Stitcher's Almanac from Stitching Cabin. Yeah, she makes a really, speaking of planners. Where is my phone? Can you hand me that? I do try and set it far away.
I'm gonna take this.
Okay.
I'm thirsty.
Oh, you're gonna share because I just
Yeah.
272.
Sword.
Which is 185, which is a large.
Just need it all.
And the yearly goal on a new start is always 500. The fabric is lightly salted. I do have that one already saved in here. Here, show. So this is what she came across. All right. I think that's it. This one needs a bag. Do you want to go pick a bag for it?
Where? Okay, I was like, do I have to go back inside?
No, there's some up on top of the printer or that second cubby. Just an empty one. It's supposed to be kind of water themed, but I don't know if I have anything like that, so just pick something. And I do need a Krynic too. All right, so that's all that.
Got a whole bunch. What's that?
I do. I have a weird addiction to stitching. Medium. Medium, you're right. Medium. I like this one. Okay.
It's pretty.
Lexi picked this bag. It's one of my newer ones.
No, it's almost in line.
Okay. And done. So I'll be starting this one on January 1st. New year, new start. So I don't need this actually. And I don't put these on floss guard. I just work with them off of here. But I will need a floss guard for this one. So I just put one up the other day. Stitch or Vic says, gee, wonder where I got that. We always promote stitch and button stitch and button stuff here, both with our bags and our needle minders and other stuff.
Lots of stuff.
I buy lots of stuff from Vic.
This one?
Yep.
Here's your senior ring.
Yep. Which will probably fit you better than your senior ring, dork.
Fits on my ring.
I'm going to just take half of this because I know I'm going to need probably a full skein. But Holly's having many new starts in January. Yay. Actually, I have plans for more new starts in January too. But later in the month, not the first. Welcome in, Janet. Janet. Oh, didn't get a senior ring. My nose is itchy tonight. All right. Can you? Oh, I see it.
What?
Permanent marker.
Oh. I can't reach that.
It fell over. Oh, are you too short?
Yeah.
We just did a whip parade and I have a shocking amount of Vic bags. Same. Same. Which 3809? Like stitch and button stuff too. Glad to get to see you live today. When you move to a she shed. Hey, Carla, how are you? I got this last summer. Not this past summer, but the summer before that.
We had it before the house was gone.
I know. We just moved into this house a year and a half ago.
Really?
It's only been a year and a half. Yeah. Um, we went from a double wide that had 4 bedrooms back into our other house, which only has 3 bedrooms. And so I wasn't going to have enough space for all my crap. And so we bought this and got it almost fully finished before we moved back into the house. Lexi still hasn't painted that side of the shed yet.
That's her excuse, anyways, for why we have this.
Yeah.
Been wanting one for a long time.
Yeah. It's why I got away with actually getting it versus when we just were talking about it all the time. Okay. Can you stick these either on one of those needle minders or you're gonna cover up the Richards? So this is the fabric.
You need to wash this.
Yes, I know.
You need it nice.
Yep. All right. And that's going in the bag. And
You know the magnetic.
I was thinking about going through magazines and maybe doing mostly magazine starts this year. I've had some picked out already to start, but might pare that down. I remember once upon a time when we were like supposed to do a whole month of magazine starts and you only got some. Are you having issues?
Yeah.
I remember Lexi told me you guys got a shed and I was like, what? I'm so used to houses being so close together. Oh yeah, no. We have an entire lot next to our house. Well, there was a house there once upon a time. I'm not even talking about the double wide. I'm talking about
I know.
there was an
There's
actual
this-
house.
Yeah. You can still find the little sightings.
Yeah. Because when my husband was growing up, he lived in the house that's been torn down and his grandparents lived in the house that we're in. And so, all right. Planner stuff.
Wait. Look at. Move your hand. Look at my journal. I love it. It's got butterflies. Oh, I
And
look
it's one of your
really
favorite.
white.
It'll wash you out. It does this whole lighting balance thing.
I know I look like really pale. I look sickly. At least from what I can see. Anyways, I got a pretty butterfly thingy.
This is one of her
Excited.
Christmas presents.
I love butterflies.
And this was one of mine. We're gonna have to. Only problem is we got
put it
this.
in.
Well, I
when-
know, but if it weren't for the fact that we have this cord that has to plug into the computer, that's horrible. There, that's better. Carla says that's a beautiful journal.
I know, right?
We wouldn't be able to fit a shed between the neighbors and us. Well, that's California for you. Where is Laurel, by the way? Picture. In here.
Probably check out some of the paper in mine.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Or all of it.
A good
I
chunk.
think
I would leave a few pieces in the bag. That's cool.
Yeah, you just didn't get
You could probably like
take notes and
and stickers and stuff like that. I brought some stickers. I had some already out here.
I should have brought my box of stickers. I didn't get it.
These were some of the ones that were in the nice list box.
I love this paper though.
Fire. Cute. These are all the patterns that came in the very first book we got on the first one. Okay. Working on my dressed monkey tonight while watching the party. The one that's on the toilet?
What?
Vicky found this pattern of a monkey in a pretty red dress sitting on a toilet and got a bunch of people to start it with her. Vicky and I saw her last night on Zoom. Her who? Oh,
Laurel.
Laurel.
Duh.
Sorry, I jumped between subjects too fast. We needed our neighbor's permission to make our gate bigger to fit our RV because some of it sits on their property. Our neighbor had to ask permission before he could put his trailer between the two houses because some of it sits on ours. Marco,
They have a trailer?
like that you hook onto.
Yeah, where?
It's between the two houses over by Ryan's room. They put a bunch of wood and stuff on it that they need
I
to.
had no idea about that actually.
Okay. So I printed out a bunch of planner stuff and we're just going to kind of organize and get prepared. So I'm going to separate these out. Are you starting with the decorative page or with the about me page?
Both.
Both?
Sounds like.
Rain.
Oh, this one have the numbers already in. I'm gonna do that yet. This one doesn't have the numbers already in. Wait.
No.
Never mind.
Habit tracker, so you just kind of color the box.
6. Girl.
No, that's so that they sit like this when you open up your journal.
Oh, okay, I was about to say.
It's a lot of work today too, so don't get upset at me. All right. And then I was gonna try and put it on the back of this one. It didn't go so well. So I'm just gonna like glue these two together like this. I have a glue stick here, so we can do that. Who's here? Clearly my ears should have been burning. So my guess on your number of stitches is 0. I don't know. We may get to stitching at some. Sammy said we are getting weird. We may get to some of it, but maybe it's 2 shows. Did I do doubles of these? Oh yeah, they're okay. Movies, TV shows. I'll give you the ones that are. Did you need a series?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take it if you're not going.
Well, I think I printed out, but I can print more. It's fine. Podcasts? That's like I use it for like YouTube.
What? You already had a podcast. I was gonna switch it out. Unless you need both.
Oh no, I'll keep both in there.
Okay.
Anyway. Bucket list.
Oh, yes.
Wish list. Cleaning schedule.
No.
Cleaning by. I think you wanted the cleaning
Yeah.
by room.
So
Bucket list.
that one's cute. I like this one.
Some of these got really out of order.
It's okay.
So you wanted the recipe cards.
Yes.
I need the meal plan.
This is cute.
You like the book summary?
Yep.
Books to read. The series was mine. We both got book bingo, but I think yours is right. Did you need the series one?
Yes.
Okay. I can't remember. You got 25.
What's it called? The 7 Deadly Sins.
Oh, right.
And actually the Twisted Love. All of those. I read my series.
This one was one you liked. And you were going to do the book challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. So how does it go into the journal? Glue? No, it's a binder. There's holes. And these are the journals are binder journals. We did something like that for physics. Good thing I don't need notes because my notebook got glued together. Favorite quotes, that was you. Meal. Grocery. Budget. That. I did not like the way this one came out.
That's really small.
Yeah, I love Go Board. Finances. You're taking the bills one, right?
No.
Come
I got a
on.
job, girl.
Oh my goodness. Cibopoly.
That one's cute.
It's gonna be fun. You already got a wish list. Oh my goodness. You wanted this one though, right?
I'll take it anyways.
Anxiety tracker, stress tracker. We're trying lots of new things. Like you're out of Happy Planner now. Yeah, so last year I change every year it seems like. Last year I did one of the Black Needle Society planners, and then this year I'm doing one of these A5 6-ring journals. So we're trying something new. water. Anxiety, stress, water. Weather. Step, mood. Daily. Reading. I know you want reading. Okay.
There's doubles.
Yeah. I don't think you wanted a step
That's
tracker.
fine. It's only because of my watch. Oh, I think these are all the doubles. Because you kind of had it split up.
Yeah, I wish it had collated so that reading daily. You already took the reading, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You needed this one.
There's a lot more than I thought we.
Lexi really liked this one with the whale. The ocean
So
can calm
pretty.
itself, so can you. About me. I like. About me. Gratitude. Shout. To-do list. This. You should do last. To-do list. Birthday list. Did you need a when did I last? No, you. Okay, this was one I thought about. Because you were talking about like change your sheets, things like that.
Yeah.
You
Cool.
put when you last did it.
Has 3 rounds of each at least.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Well, and then if you're only tracking that, you got a whole bunch. I tried to do a smaller binder, but it didn't work for me. Then Happy Planner keeps coming out with Nightmare Before Christmas, and I'm a sucker. Yeah, I've seen a few Happy Planners that I was really tempted. But I also, they're big and bulky, and I'm trying to do less bulk. I know it doesn't look like it with this, right? That I'm trying to do less bulk, but I really am trying to do less bulk. Okay. So this is my January. So I was trying to think the other day about like what types of sections you can split them into. No, because I figure we could just draw dividers,
Yeah.
or even like if you took a couple of yours that are like the little bit different color.
Put little sticky note tabs. That's what we did in.
Well, yeah, because that's what you bought me for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
So Lexi got me the journal, which is gorgeous. These are papers I messed up that I just have in there in case I need notes. And then she got me some stencils so we could decorate with stencil. And she got me these little divider tabs for the sides. Lexi needs the water one. Okay. And then Ryan got me this, and it's supposed to go around the journal, but this one's not quite firm enough, but that's okay. And inside of it is some highlighters. So that's what Ryan got me for Christmas. And then in my stocking, I got some of these cute die cut stickers, and I gave some to Lexi. I kept some, and then I have some that will go in packages when I send out Tiny Hummingbird stuff, just because they're uplifting. Choose to be happy. I gave Lexi one. She gave me a look. What is it?
You have to nourish to flourish.
Yeah, you have to nourish to flourish. Because, see, they have like, life's better when you're laughing, never stop looking up, good vibes, be kind, enjoy today. So these are all like positive, uplifting quotes. Lexi got some that have Paris and stuff on that for our trip later this year or next year. I'm hoping to steal a few of them from her. Lexi bought me these Fourth Wing stickers one time. These came in the nice list box.
Like falling.
I kind of have a gathering of stickers over here. Somebody sent me this cross stitch one.
I should get my stickers.
Right? How would you come out here with just a journal? No markers, no stickers.
So many use these.
Okay.
Maybe I should go get mine real quick.
If you want to. So my main thing is I need to figure out my sections. So obviously I'm going to have like the month, January. And we only printed out for January.
These are my beginning ones. The About Me, Index, and Test and Birth.
So I was thinking about like an info section because one of the things I want to do is have like how I decide how I rate stuff. Because
Oh, the little photo I sent you, like the stars, kind of, but like whatever you want.
yeah, like a breakdown of that. You're very interested in the planner printouts I have? Well, you just let me know. I'll send you some. I have them in A5 or letter size, and I have them on a Monday start or Sunday start. I always use a Sunday start because that's my work week. When they send out the schedule, it's from Sunday to Saturday. So that's how I plan my week out. She did Monday through Sunday because, you know, she's school the first 4 days and then the weekend. So, and then like some of the trackers are like yearly, but some of them are monthly. So info yearly, monthly, I think is how I'm going to divide it at the moment. So this is monthly. This is info. I don't even know if I'll use a pen test, but I got it anyway. A birthday list is going to start my yearly. When did I last? Like, where would you put this?
Cleaning?
Do I have a separate tab just for cleaning stuff?
If you do.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So this is not going to become a habit, but I thought it would be fun listening to us try and figure this stuff out. If y'all have any questions, suggestions, whatever. There's not a lot of stitching stuff in here, just a little bit. Because I do track a lot of my stitching stuff on Notions. So this, and one of the reasons I wanted a binder, and Happy Planners work for this too, don't get me wrong. But is like this one can move around as I need it to. And that way I don't have to have a new one with every month or whatever. I can just move it until it's used and then stick it maybe in the back or whatever. So that one will go in the monthly section. About Me goes in info. I don't know if I'm going to do the About Me. My highlight and gratitude are going to go with the monthly. See, this is only a month. So I'm going to have trackers in the monthly and in the yearly section. I'm so kind. I think all these trackers are only a month. I may be wrong.
No, that's
No, that's only 31 days, babe. Oh.
January, February, March, April, May.
Okay, but this one is a month. Okay. So this goes in my yearly. See, y'all all need a Lexi to keep you. And this one I'm going to change because I don't read physical books. I listen to audiobooks. So I'm going to change this to like, I listen to it on my way to work. I listen to it on my way home. I listened to it while I was cleaning. Something to that effect. Just to kind of see. Or maybe just, I listened today. Step tracker. We'll see if I stick with that. I'm not. My job and my hobby are both sedimentary, which is why I need it, right? Make myself get up, but weather, not that I really care. But also, I'm thinking about maybe just writing the temperatures in real small since I'm going to be doing temperature stitching. Say that 3 times fast. So I might use that way. Water tracker. I need to be drinking more water. I haven't even had water today.
Neither have I.
Anxiety tracker. I think I want this one just to color it when I have anxiety, to be like, look what I had to deal with today. And is stress and anxiety different? I guess so, yeah. Because there are days where I feel anxious, but I'm not like stressing about anything. I have a happy planner from 2021 and print my own calendar pages, stitching challenges, WIPGO, and birthdays. I do move them forward every month. I like the idea of book tracking. I want to get, well, especially because Lexi keeps recommending books to me, and then when I go to look for books, I pick something not what she suggested, and then she wants to yell at me for it. So I need to make sure. Found a knitting temperature tracker to use for tracking the temp. Is it super cute? Because, I mean, I'm Lexi's tracker for most things. I just lose pages in an hour. Okay, a wish list. This can be stitching or book. Well, no, I've got one for books. I think. But this is going to be like the to-do list where it just kind of moves around. Saveopoly. I think this is so much fun. So every time you're fixing to get an ad, Echo. Sorry about that. So what you do is every time we get paid, whether it's my check or Casey's, and actually when I started this last month, I had 2 colors. So I was purple and he was blue. And so when I get paid on the first, I'll roll the dice and I'll move that many, and then that's how much I put into our savings account. And I'm more likely to do it because it's small amounts rather than $100. I think the highest on here is 60. So anyways, and then when Casey gets paid, I'll do a blue one. So anyway, that's how we're gonna Saveopoly. So I actually want this in the yearly section. Maybe, or should I put in the monthly? And just move it around.
Probably yearly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go yearly on that.
And then you can move it around if you need to.
Yeah. I have a joyful planner this year, only $14, and is designed by Marie Kondo. Oh my god, I couldn't remember her first name for so long. I was like Kondo something. Oh. Janet just sent me that temperature thing. She was just like little balloons.
I think these could be monthly trackers though.
I like that too, because then I can put the numbers and the temperature range. I'm sorry.
This can be a monthly tracker. You can put it in with each month. So like instead of having a in the yearly or whatever, you can have it in the month.
Right. Well, this one's only a month because it's 31
the
days.
ones that are only a month.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha. So, like, I would write what project I'm working on when the temperature is whatever, and then you write the temperature of each day next to you. That's really cute. Thank you, Janet. I got it. Oh, no. Ah! Echo. Because, all right. I am going to have a finances section, I think. That's separate. Although maybe my expense tracker should be in the monthly. I think so. Just so I'm more likely to do it. This goes in. No, I'm just going to have finances go in a finance section. No. I'm such a pain, aren't I? What I'll do is I'll put them in the yearly section, but I'll put them in the back all together. How's that sound? She's over me already, y'all. Okay, Whipco's going to go in the informational section. I think. For the yearly section? This is monthly. This is supposed to help me with Tiny Hummingbird stuff. So when Vic messages me and is like, I need this gassed, I'm going to write down so I don't forget. Because if anybody ordered Karen Water Lily's papaya from me, can't remember who it was, or if I ordered it for myself. Look at her. She's already good to go. All right.
I'll see if I need to organize once I got it in here.
Right. Okay, this is monthly budget. I don't know. I spy an about me page. Yeah, Lexi had me printed out. I don't know if I'll use it or not, but
it's a fun intro into it.
I guess.
It's boring.
Grocery. It needs to be monthly. Weekly meal plan. I need like 10 more of those. This is gonna go in the yearly. So on this one, junk food tracker, what I'm thinking about doing is saying like cookies. My weakness is gummies, like gummy bears, gummy worms, whatever, gummies, candy, whatever, the different kinds of junk food. And my goal is to not have them, but if I have them, I'm going to out myself.
I wouldn't.
So we'll see how I do on that one. This book tracker is going to go in yearly. So I'm thinking I'm going to try and do 50 books next year. We'll see. I think I'll do more than 25 is all. I could be wrong. This could be fun. I just printed it out just to see. I think I'm going to put this one in info. Like if you're trying to decide what.
I kept falling.
Oh.
Something.
A previously banned book. Finish a series you started. Oh, that's bad words. Kate, do you need a book bingo? I'll send you a book bingo. Kate loves books. All right. Bookshelf yearly series. Yearly. Do I just need to do a reading section? I don't. Books to read. Grocery list. This one, though, I don't know.
When is...
Oh, I did print me out more than one. This is the overview, so this is going to go very front.
What?
Is that going to work? It's smaller than the other pages.
Well, at least for now.
Okay.
Come up with something in a minute. Just making sure I got everything.
Bucket list? Where'd you put bucket list?
And miscellaneous.
You have a miscellaneous? Would that be info for me? Maybe?
Yeah, that could probably be an info.
I hate doing about me pages. I have no idea how to describe myself. No thanks. No planner for Kate. She's just... All right. I'm still trying to get through my main file. Cleaning.
That could be in miscellaneous if like you don't really want to have a cleaning section.
So overwhelmed.
See,
Podcast
step tracker, I
is-
have a miscellaneous. I guess that could be helpful.
It's also yearly because,
Yeah.
like,
If it was a monthly step tracker, I'd have it within the January section. If you understand. But like weather tracker, miscellaneous. And with all the fun ones like TV
adult
shows.
Tetris. I feel like this needs to be a monthly. I need to see how much I can do in a month. Habit tracker is definitely a monthly. We can move them around. It's a binder, right? Stop overthinking it.
That's what I'm doing.
Maybe do it. I got an index. Like Kate, Carla said maybe do a table of contents. Then you could put the other stuff that doesn't fall clearly into a section as miscellaneous.
Exactly.
Like this.
I put that at the front because you would test it out before you go and write in anything. So after the index is the pen test.
Did you put this one up front?
Yes, I put it right before you start into January.
Okay.
Do you like it? Yes, no?
I don't know. I feel like it should be the very first thing I see.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, because I have my About Me section, blah, 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 blah. Then that, and then into January.
Okay. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
She likes hearing that she's right.
See, I can fill this out truthfully, because I can't do that at school. They make fun of me.
Okay.
Like I said, I like the Big Bang Theory, and the teacher was
Can I
like,
steal a few of your pages?
yeah.
Would that be okay? Just a few.
Like, tape.
Oi.
Just grab a pile and put it over there.
Right.
I didn't mean to grab that much, actually. I was trying to grab past this thin page.
So
I don't have any monthly trackers, so. Oh, yeah, I do. Never mind. Come on. See, here's the. Sorry.
pushing me out of the way. Okay.
Here's the monthly, and then here's the monthly trackers, skincare monthly, sleep tracker monthly, whatever that is. I don't know where to put that yet. So, but then I'll go into like the health trackers, water, symptoms, stress, blah blah blah. Because those are yearly. Even that could be put in front of January because it's yearly.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have.
And then this is my reading stuff because I got a lot of that stuff. And then I don't really know where to put these yet. So miscellaneous at the moment.
See, I'm
Until I
gonna
think further.
Yeah.
This
So
could probably be health, actually.
I think I'm gonna have. Are you done with me already? You're like, wait.
My neck hurts.
Info.
Mhm.
right? Before anything,
Mhm.
info. And then yearly. So, hold on.
Keep
Index,
scrolling
pen
this way.
test. Where's the about me? Book bingo, about me. And you said about me first.
Yeah, I have my about me at first.
Mm,
But if you need to put the month first, then put the month
I
or the
don't-
year first.
No.
However
So,
you want to do it, girl.
info. And then one of these. And then yearly. So this. And these. And then monthly. I forgot something, didn't I? Monthly. And then we'll do miscellaneous.
For at least right now.
For at least right now. Quit overthinking it.
See, I like doing this stuff. It's my favorite part of like getting my school stuff organized.
I overthink things though.
You should see my math binder. It's perfection.
Cause like, no, I always did that. When it is clear cut and concise, I love it. It's when I overthink things. Like I don't know how to rate a book, right? What makes it 5 stars? What makes it 4 stars? So I'm actually going to have a page that tells me how I rate things.
Yeah, let me see if they can see the picture on my phone. I'm assuming kind of like this, but she may do it in a different way. But oh, I don't know where the
You gotta leave. There you go. Yeah. So can
you
you
can't read the words, but
Can you read the words?
not from right there.
No, I know that.
The 1 star is hate this book, awful, boring. Number 2, meh book, meh, meh.
But what's meh?
You didn't enjoy it. Like, it was a good book, but like you didn't enjoy it. Or it was just not something you're interested in. Or you can put like examples. A 3-star book, a great book, would recommend. It was entertaining. You enjoyed it, but it wasn't like your favorite. 4-star, awesome book, would recommend. Maybe read again.
Mm.
Don't know what that is. 5 stars, absolutely wonderful book. You can't stop talking about it. Blah 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 blah.
Fourth Wing.
Yeah, see, Fourth Wing would be a 5-star for you.
Hey, Jessie. Yes. We decided to go a little different route since it's so close to the new year and get planners set up. So, but I'm being a pain. So, just beware. Holly's with Kate. She's not making a planner. Maybe do it. Okay. Closest thing I've done to this is when I was forced to keep a journal while I went to camp for 5 days. I wrote like I was writing to Lexi from the war front. That's cute. Oh my god, that's cute. Okay.
He won't send it to me though.
Okay. This needs to go like that. But yes, I need a ratings page. I need to figure out what I consider like why I would, because I tend to just give everything 5 stars. I'm not an overly critical person. And so I need to figure out what critiques I would
Well,
go.
then you've read all good books then. Because like I am usually giving, but the book I'm reading right now, I'm noticing writing errors and it's driving me crazy.
I wouldn't though.
You're an audiobook person. So.
Well, even then, even when I read books like
This is the first book that I'm like, that comma shouldn't be right there.
Although I have to say there was one I love Fourth Wing. Was it Fourth Wing?
Was it book?
Or maybe it was one of no, it was older than that. It was back when we were working at Pioneer. Jesse will know what I'm talking about. The audiobook, the reader sounded like they were congested. For like the first 3 chapters. And I think she even sniffled.
Aww.
I would join you, but mine wasn't delivered today. That's no fun. So I for the audiobook, I would drop it down, but the story itself was 5 stars, straight up.
It's like a 3, maybe a 4.
3? No, I can't do that. It was a 5-star book.
That's how I would do it.
I would have to have 5 stars, but the narrator sucked. 5 stars feel the same way as I do with Fourth Wing. 1 star. I think Cheryl's already read it twice.
She said it was Fourth Wing.
Yeah. Yeah, but only for like the first 3 chapters or something. Like I didn't even notice it the second time when I started listening to it with Casey. I didn't notice it, and that's why I couldn't remember if it was Fourth Wing. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, she sounded so nasally. Okay, I'm gonna put them in the rings now. No, I'm not.
Then just yeah, you might want to do a little bit. That's fine.
Yeah, well, because that one that's a little bit shorter doesn't want to go where it's supposed to go. These can be moved. This is why I'm doing a binder.
Oh, yeah. I'm got to help. Or should I just put yearly trackers?
Oh, that's what I did.
Well, because my reading. No, can't do it.
You can't do it. Okay, do you want to do this? Or do you want to wait and find something better to go in between?
I'll find something better.
Okay. I think I'm just going to do this and then I'm going to cover this with stickers. Maybe.
Or draw on it, or
I don't draw. I don't. You want to
like
draw for me?
doodling while you're on the phone.
I don't do that.
Yes, you do.
I
I find random sticky notes with a whole bunch of little doodles on it all the time.
I don't do that.
You would always write doodle book. I'm like, it's fun to draw though.
Yeah. It's one of those words. 3-star. Quintessential mid. I liked it, but there were issues, but nothing major. See, like that would be a 4 for me. I'm like 3 feels so.
And don't rate
mean.
anything 3 stars.
I'm such a pain. I know. I know. See, this has urgent lists, notes. You could do lists. Important goals to do. See, I want my to do to be wherever I'm working at the time. 2 stars. Nah, not for me. Something annoyed me. If I rate something a 1, it's a DNF. I just couldn't even. Or it was Maze Runner, because. There's cat fight outside. Literally, cats. I never read a mid book. See, he's like me. He's just not overly critical of books. 1 star, major issues, pissed me off, wasted my time and energy. Spice was cringe. I feel like I'm a 5 or a 1. I'm like Cheryl. Like I either love something or I don't like it at all. I don't. It's not true. I guess I could have a 153 or 135. I love it. It's okay. I don't like
You
it.
mean 145 because you won't rate anything 3.
No.
They've given you multiple examples of like 3, and you won't. So
I've also never not finished a book. Oh,
I have.
I have. I don't even remember now, but I remember because it's hard for me to not finish a book. Usually I'll just push myself through it, but
I can't do that.
every once in a while.
Like, if he were with me, Philip tried to get me to recommend. I can't stand the characters, so I stopped listening to it. The characters, not anything about the characters. I couldn't.
I need to bring my pens out here.
Want me to go get mine?
Sure. Look at your stuff. I have some stuff out here.
I have more. I'm sure. Somewhere. I'll be right back.
We're gonna play a little bit here. It's definitely like one of the worst ones I've read. Are you talking about the one Lexi was talking about? Here's my other thing is like it doesn't take long after I read a book to barely remember the book. So people will be like, "Oh, you remember when this?" No, I don't. Now, it's not scrub my brain, experience the book for the first time, bad memory, but it's still kind of.
I don't want to do this.
Does anybody want to recommend a book while we're here? I figure I'm going to mark on here like when the kids are out of school. Movies to watch. Shows to watch. Series tracker. That part. The forgetting is absurd.
Sorry, I don't understand.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
She responds so much more now. Like, I'll tell her to set a timer and then I say thank you. And she's like, you're welcome. Oh, we got recommendations. Hold on. Let me get to my recommendations. Which books to read. So this is, yeah. This is going to be a recommended to me page. Seven Sisters by Lucinda Riley. Also because I really need to broaden my book reading. I tend to stick with what I know I like. But there's other books that are out there that are really good. I read Murder Road this year because of Jesse, and I did enjoy it, even though it wasn't fantasy and it wasn't spicy. I'm saying I don't remember after I read, and I rate 3-star on average, 4 above average, and 5 definitely got sucked into the story and would recommend to read again. Seven Sisters is a series. Okay, I'm just gonna write that up to the side. I think that's it. I think I'm too quick to give 5 stars, and maybe I need to see 3 stars as a good book and then go from there. Yay, stuff.
Got my pens and highlighters. I took everything. So. And stickers. I have a whole box of stickers.
You ordered them from
Shein.
Shein for like $1.99.
Yeah.
A bunch of them.
I got
Sorry, I
Dark
was having a conversation with
Romance.
my husband and having a cookie. Not a cookie. Trader's Game by Jennifer Nielsen.
Oh, yeah, haven't found that one anywhere. Gotta go to like a Barnes and Noble or something.
I'm gonna write it on the list. He says young adults. Oh yes, I love young adult. Yeah. It's the first in a fantasy trilogy. I asked for recommendations since I'm on this page. Young adult. Oh, our phones got compensated at school, so if our teacher says anything close to Siri, the whole lights up. That's funny. I get it. We'll be on Zoom and they'll say, "Hey Sammy" or "Hey Sarah," and then all of a sudden she thinks she needs to comment. She did it a second ago. Started talking, and I was like, "I'm not talking to you," and she's like, "Okay."
Just gonna mess this up. You got a pencil
I do. Where?
and the blue thing. Is that one not sharpened?
I don't know. No.
Oh. That's from like years ago when you would buy those.
Let me see if that one works.
It works.
You mess up writing your name?
I might. See, that is an ugly Alex.
Alex.
Yeah.
Alexa. You got to tell them about Gus Gus's name. Lexi decided that Gus Gus needed a full name. Like, that Gus Gus is his nickname. Take it away.
Gustavo Augustus Gray.
Gustavo Augustus. So that it's Gus Gus. Get it? Hilarious.
I left my settings. As I erased it.
Swear after the holidays I'm gonna have to control my eating better. Yes, first of the year. Gotta do better. I thought that was a joke.
No.
And Gray because he's a gray cat, not because our name's Gray. What was I gonna say? Yeah, we're getting a whole lot of stitching done tonight. Okay, look,
Is this inch or is that feet?
that's inches.
Okay. So good.
1 is foot, 2 is inches. I'm gonna do my whip go board. That's what I'm gonna do. Which needs to be at the front of my yearly anyway. Why did it get lost back here? Although A5 is tiny when you print out Jesse's board. But I love the colors Jesse's choosing for this year.
It's gonna be fun.
I know.
Maybe like a separate page.
Yeah. That's what I should have done, is printed one on each page. But for now, we're just gonna...
You know what? I don't know how to do that.
I was so confused because that's all she said. She didn't say he needed a full name. She just told me the name.
Yeah.
Well, it was something she came up with later. It's not like the original. Inevitable by Shane Rose. 3 stars. Good amount of rice.
Rice.
Spice. Ham and veg soup for dinner using leftovers. What was that other one you were talking about, Kate? I'm reading one of Kate's recommendations right now. That's why Lexi keeps... Look, I'm going to put yours on here, Lexi, so I don't forget. Archer's Voice. Which, by the way, I was watching Jessie Marie's video the other day, and you could see Archer's voice in the background. Lexi was like... Who was that by?
Mia something.
Something. Rhapsodic. I'm reading Rhapsodic right now. I thought, is that the series you were talking about? Where was I at? Gotta find my... I did put my notions together. So this is redundant, and I realize that, but there's something about checking it off or coloring it with the markers that just makes it what is it? Satisfying?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what the notions... Where's the camera? The notions template looks like. That is such a bad angle. Anyway.
Good thing I have one pencil. I forgot to put the index as page 2.
I really, really considered I think you said the first 2 books weren't great, but the rest of the series was really good. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I thought about shuffling my numbers just so I may get a bingo even if everybody else doesn't get a bingo, but then I decided not to. Are you going to do bingo cards for me this year like you didn't do last year?
Sure. I didn't see you get very many bingos. There's still another one waiting.
I bingoed the entire board except for one.
There's cards in there.
Okay, well, I thought you never went back and finished them, so I was just giving you a break.
I didn't, but there's one in there ready.
Save it for next year.
There's one in there ready.
I only have one more, and then I will have a blackout bingo. And I'm going to get it in a couple days after I finish what I'm working on now. After I get my last finish in. 24. 25.
For that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's me.
Yep. I don't know how to spell August. We're just going to go 3rd.
Well, yeah, because 8 is
Yeah.
August.
There's a lot in August.
There's a lot in
Thaddeus is September.
September.
I keep trying to put him in August. Seth is in August, isn't he?
Yeah, what's he? 6th.
Mine.
Does Lexi do for your bingo board? What does Lexi do for your bingo board? What do you mean?
I draw cards, and when she opens them, it's a surprise to what she gets because she needs.
She does my rewards. Yeah. So like, I made a list of things that I considered worthy rewards, and I put more than she would need on there. And then she got to choose from there, like Etsy gift card, a new lamp.
You don't need it anymore.
No, doesn't need to be on the list for this year. That was my Christmas present. It was a new Stitchy lamp. A stitch and button bag. Different rewards that I could get. So as soon as I got a bingo, if I went and told her, she could give me one of those rewards. She says she needs her daughter to do that. The Bailey Brothers by Claire Kingsley. 6 books. One was a 2-star, but the rest were 3 to 4 stars. Okay.
There you go.
She did.
I don't know how this.
Oh, too close. There you go. Vic, 24th.
I got the fire.
Oh, well, now we gotta.
Horses.
Oh. Echo's getting a break in 2 minutes. All right.
Hey, Aaron, Jaron.
Aaron, Jaron.
His is the 11th? 13th.
I think his is the 13th. Yeah, Keegan's was the 10th, and Aaron was the 13th. No, I can't go back. 2-minute ads are too much. Aaron Jaron will never not be funny. It's the 13th.
I was waiting for him to answer for me.
I know my nephew's birthday, thank you.
You didn't say it.
Yes, I did.
You
I
did?
said Keegan's the 10th and Aaron's the
Oh.
13th.
Adrian's
Is the
29th? No.
24th or 6th? No,
What was Thanksgiving on
6th.
this year?
I think it was the 26th. Because I think he's 13 days after. He doesn't know mine. Some people are just better at that. 28th. So 15 days after Aaron's.
Mm-hmm. Maddie's is the 29th. I don't know Lily's. I can never remember Lily's. I know it's in January. What day?
I think it's the 23rd. Maybe the 20th. And maybe the 20th. Elisa's
What-
is the 21st, and Braden's is the 26th. Look, you got a whole. Hi, Mama. She says, "Don't forget mine, Lexi." What's hers?
September 13th?
Very
Oh,
good.
wow. I'm shocked. Well, I guess I should put Ryan about.
Well, that's easy.
14th?
No, 15th. 17.
Thaddeus is the September 3rd?
6th.
6th?
His is exactly a month after Seth's.
Then why do I keep trying to put Thaddeus in October?
August. I don't know.
August.
I don't know.
Policies in October. I'm like, there's nobody in October. Seriously. What day in October? 21st?
The 11th.
11th. Hey, I remembered it was in October.
Can you remember Nana's?
I have no idea.
Just remember that TJ is the same month as us.
Mhm.
We got so many Septembers.
There's a lot in November too.
What do you need to know?
Huh?
What do you need to know? Maddie's is
29th.
29th.
Hers I knew. I can look it up. I know that's a lot of work. I think that's about it.
You got Brayden. Evie is in
Oh,
June.
oh, what did I forget my best friend? Even January, February, March, April, May, June.
I want to say 14th, but it might be the 12th. It's somewhere in there. I don't remember. Because Grandma Johnny's, Evie's, and Lee's are all within days of each other. Anyway.
Well, they'll be fine. As long as I remember what month it's in.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a pretty color. I think it's gonna
You're what?
1 month. I won't even see the color.
Movies to watch, shows to watch, series tracker. This is for like TV show series.
Oh.
See, she keeps
I
talking.
was like, what was that?
Rude. This is gonna be. This is. Lost tube. And it's still to here because I'm too busy. 19th for Evie.
Sure.
I was way off.
It wasn't in your range because
Do you want to glue those together?
I can press it.
I got some double-sided tape in here somewhere. Books to read. Series. See, like, this will help us remember that I'm free from my ad prison. Onyx Storm is coming out next month. 50 books to read.
I got 50. I got 25. But I also read. You listen.
Right.
And you listen constantly every morning, basically.
I was listening earlier while I was cooking dinner. Junk food tracker. This one's going to be so colored, and then I'm going to have to figure out how to color it a little less every month. Savopoly. I feel like I don't want that one right there.
That scared me. I don't know why.
Okay, so like I kind of want to keep all the trackers together.
We don't get a freebie?
Nope.
Cheaters.
So we're gonna have like an entertainment section up here, right? So this is all TV. This is books. Then we get to the trackers. Variety, water, weather, steps, greeting. Cheers. Oh, don't move that one.
Thanks, you know how that opens.
It's just got to be worked in. Oop, this needs to be at the front. And we're gonna do money. Give me my. All right. And put that back at the front. But these are going right behind Whipco.
Look at this hot. I'll move it.
What? I was just trying to make it.
Look at that hot pink. Oh. Then you would write the.
Okay. So this section I need to organize. Well, first, habit tracker. What's a fun color? Fun colors. These are all markers. You need this one.
Like, take some of that. Good much. I like collecting pens and marker pens and highlighters. All of the above.
Yeah, I tend to do that too. What is this supposed to say?
Whatever you want it to say. I don't know.
Okay,
Stitched.
this is
Those are mine. Oh, or you could. Maybe the year.
maybe this pen doesn't like me.
Take.
Ooh, I like this teal.
Your right's good too, because
You stole it from me.
No. No. You got the bold pack. I got the pastel pack. That was in the pastel pack. Don't ask me why.
So I'm gonna be better in 2025 about my health. So the first thing I want is my fasting blood sugar.
Sorry.
What?
I thought you were looking up at me because you saw my face.
No, what was your face? Look, I'm gonna take my blood sugar every morning. And for a little while, you're gonna see ridiculous numbers because I need to get back on top of getting my medicine and stuff like that. But
You could track
Step one.
your blood sugar though.
that's
Oh. So you're gonna have like a. Are you gonna write the number in, or are you gonna have a color coded?
I'm gonna write the number in, and probably highlight it if I did
So you
it,
did
and
a
put an
color
X if I
code.
didn't. Yeah. No, I'm not doing color codes on these. These are more of a check X type situation, or color/X. If I vlog that day, because I'm supposed to do that every day.
That's what a vlog is.
I'm not so good about it when I'm at home though. Like I don't find
Because there's nothing to do.
stitch every day, but like
Yeah,
but like if everybody's in the living room making noise, I'm not gonna record things like that. I'd say this all the time and I never do it, but I want to put a daily Instagram post.
let's see.
Yeah. I've done this same habit tracker like every year for 5 years, and after like 3 days I forget to post it. Instagram post.
Yeah, because you were putting me and Ryan up there for a day.
Yeah. I was like, I need something to post. Send me a picture. What was the other one I was doing? So I know I had another one. Because I started to do this all in a digital planner, and I really don't like. No,
It's not as fun.
it's not as fun. Notes. Laughing about the ad prison still. Journal. Nope. Back up. Journal. Yes. What are some things you want to try and do every day? Oh, a photo dump. You probably don't need to do that every day. So I saw on one of the decluttering things a photo dump, and you try and dump 10 photos a day because you take screenshots you don't need anymore, you take pictures of
I
your
do
food you
need
don't
that.
need anymore, so you try and photo dump 10 photos a day from your device. Some people have don't use your phone as soon as you wake up.
Can't do that.
Some
Actually,
people
I do have to because I get up late. School starts at 7:45.
Yeah.
I get up at 7:30. I don't know how I manage.
oh putting something on the tiny hummingbird, whether it's Facebook or the website or placing an order that I haven't gotten around to yet. I want to try and make that a daily something, especially with me having so many auto ships this next year. So those are the 5 I had. Are there any others I need? I'm going to put 20. Wait, this is only a month. That's why.
Oh,
I already started writing 2025, so it's just going
oh, so I'd have to throw it out and start again.
to. Have y'all seen Adult Tetris? Instead of posting every day, track how much you post and then make your goal to increase the numbers of days you post until you get to it every day. Always a good filler is just for a picture of what you are stitching on. Yes, and that's what I mainly want to post is like my ending stopping point for that day. But I will get into that mindset of if I don't do it every day, well, then I'll just start again at the beginning of next month. So you're right. I need to just see how much I do and then make a goal of trying to do better. You're right. That is what I need to do. Have y'all seen Adult Tetris? So you give each of these an adult something. Like I know one of mine is cooking. I hate cooking, but I'm not bad at it. And I'm doing it more often now. Shut up.
Just kidding.
I'm doing it more often now, so it'll be on there a lot. But there's been times where I don't want to do it, so I'm gonna give myself a block every time I get around to doing it, and so different things like one of them could be pay bills or make a payment towards a debt, like an extra payment or whatever. I'll decide what they are as I do them, and then you color them over here, and you got to try and make them all. So. Adult Tetris sounds scary. Is that what sounds
I
scary?
don't know.
What are you looking at?
Things to put in my habits.
Oh,
What I should track.
reading?
Yeah, maybe.
Just that you read that day. It doesn't have to be like I know that you have another tracker for that, but
Yeah. Just monthly.
just to see like how many days you managed to do it. This. So this I was thinking of doing. It's grocery list, but what I'm thinking about doing is putting our staple items, those things we order every single time, and like what section of the store they're in. And that way, like, if my budget for this week is $150 and I've only spent $100, I can go through this list and go, do I need to replace any of these things? Like a euphemism my family would use for something involving alcohol.
Adulting.
Yeah, I get it. Um,
I need to put water apparently.
yes, drink water.
That's what I was showing you.
Gotcha. Yeah, drink water, and then you track how much water on the other thingy. Kind of like the reading. There you say you've read it. The
And
other
then my
one you say how
salt.
much. Yeah.
Salt intake.
So this is going to be just a reference list of. So this actually needs to go in a different section. My weekly meal planner, because I've actually been doing this just in a notebook where I sit down and I write what we're going to have for dinner each night of the week. And then I make my grocery list off of that. And then I take this to Walmart.com and order my food. So I don't plan all my meals, but at least dinner. What's this box for, you think? Check. I did it. No. Because that's sometimes things too. I'll say we're gonna have cowboy casserole on Tuesday, but then I make it on Thursday.
Maybe it's something else. Like I have an idea of it, but I can't think of what it is. And that makes sense. Nice.
So I got 2 to get through. Oh, this is Tiny Hummingbird Stitchery stuff.
So that's cool. A 25 for 25.
Yeah, I was.
Shoot, it's backwards. It's mirrored.
No, it looks fine. They can see it.
No, I mean like.
Oh,
I
the
can't
way
figure
you
it
have
out.
to move.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's what I recommend. I was thinking about recommending to you for books. See if you can get 25 books in 25. 25 finishes in 25.
Yeah.
That would be like my whole whip list.
And that's good.
Right.
Is that not?
This just needs to be with my to-do list. Do I have my to-do list? Not yet. Paying the bills can be at the back of the month. Here's the beginning of the month.
I'm really pricey. It bothers me.
I'll be fine until next month. I'm trying not to waste too much of the paper.
I know.
'cause-
Isn't that bad?
No, but
And it's quite a bit. So, more.
okay. So we got the month, and then right behind that, I'm gonna put food because it's one of the first things I need to focus on. Good night, Deborah.
Good night.
To-do list. Actually, I think I'll put that in before groceries. Sometimes I need to tell myself to do groceries. Highlights of the day. To-do list. Where's my to-do list? Oh, never mind. Found it. Just kidding. Which needs to go at the end. This needs to go at the beginning. It's habit tracker. I feel like. Okay, we're gonna call that good. Like that order. So the cover for the month. I'm gonna glue these together. That was a mess up. Got the month to look at. Then a to-do list. Because this can kind of move around as I need it to. Do my habit tracking real quick. Adult Tetris, I feel like maybe towards the end. If I spent anything that day, goes here. If I need to order anything, sleep tracker, a highlight of the day, a gratitude of the day, because you really need to focus on the good things. Sometimes I struggle a lot with that. Meal planning, wish list, budget. So I'm gonna do this with these things. Just gonna call it good. Would you medicine, reading, stretching?
I misspelled stretch. Ignore it. And then I'll probably find something else later on.
This one, I want to go through each room and break down because sometimes I feel like we forget things
Under
because
the couches.
yeah, the more detailed things. I mean, you always think of the dishes and the laundry, but you know, cleaning under the dining room table is something that we need done at our house sometimes.
Or clean off the bench.
Yeah, that bench has been full of stuff for a while. So I want to break it down so that at a glance I can kind of look and be like, oh, hey, I haven't done that in a while. Which actually there's another one that kind of goes with that.
Her.
True.
See, y'all messed me up.
Do you have a water one?
Guess I could have two.
Well, this one, you can use this one instead of the water one and be like, I drank 2 glasses, 5 glasses, whatever.
Oh. This is monthly.
Uh-huh.
That would be yearly.
No, it doesn't have to. Well,
The
okay.
water one is yearly.
True, but you can
Like,
still have them.
I'm talking about like, I put water for January.
Mm-hmm.
This could have been a really good water because of the whale. I'll
Oh.
just have both.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Remember how I said, like,
Just to check.
this just says you did it. This says how much you did, because you can have the different colors.
Well, water.
When did I last? So, like, changing your air filters on your AC, I don't have one of those. Well, cleaning the AC filters.
Mhm.
You know, changing your sheets, things that you do, cleaning the microwave or the air fryer, things like that need to go on this list. So I feel like this is kind of like that. Should I just put that here? I'm just gonna put info. See, looking at this overwhelms me. I think it'll be really helpful once I get started on it, but just looking at it makes me not want to do anything.
Make the lint trap. Did you mention the lint trap?
On the dryer? No.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I clean it every time.
Almost burned our house down because we forgot
A
the
lint
lint
trap
trap.
existed. No, I clean mine out almost every time I
I
do.
don't,
Okay.
because I know you do.
So. All right. I didn't do very much decorating, but there's still time. I'm going to do some stitching now. And I'm running later than I usually do, but that's okay because I don't have to go to work tomorrow and stuff and things. Where's my stitching? So I finished February wordplay last night. And so now all we have is, well, I mean, I have my tell-in project, but it's small and good to take places, so I'm kind of leaving it right now. Because like I took it over to Casey's grandmother's the other day and sat there and stitched while we were all sitting around the table talking, and we're gonna have a day like that again tomorrow. So I'm working on this. Where's the stuff to work on this? Right here. Nope. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's right here. I had all these tables cleaned off the other day, and now they're all piled up again, and I gotta do it again. Litter boxes. Yep. Yep. That's one we need to be doing a little bit more often. Okay, ladies, way past my bedtime here. Have a great night. Good night, Carla. I've tried to call you every name but your name tonight. Right. Pumpkin. Gonna stitch on a pumpkin. Oh, and I need to pull out Fairy Tale Lands 1 because it's going to go on my list for next year since I finished 2. Only a little after 8 p.m. in Colorado. It's just after 9 here, which is usually when I end a Thursday night stream, but I'm good. I'm not in any hurry. We haven't done any stitching yet, so. What else you got going over there? Well, and a lot of it, like, you won't actually start until January 1st.
Right.
That's a good one to start on. Headaches, dizziness.
Yeah, it's monthly.
Me before.
What's another symptom I have? Pain in my legs. Joint pain.
Joints.
Fainting. Headaches. Joint pain.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to do that one.
Oh, I
That
don't know
you're
what
supposed
that is then.
so you write joint da 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 da, and then that would probably be like a scale, like
Oh, okay. Oh,
small, medium,
gotta be-
large, or frequency, like you know. I can see how the headaches and water intake coincide. You're getting called out tonight.
I know.
I do think they have a lot to do with each other. Also, the salt. Yep. Yeah, like actually, what they say, it's not passing out, it's fainting.
Fainting. That's what I put.
Yeah. Where's mine? I don't need a pattern.
You're just stitching without a bar?
Well, I know a lot of it's fill in, but I'm getting close to his nose, which I'll need to skip spots for. But it's not till after the eyes. Books to read.
Mm-hmm.
Finally got her into reading, but we're still not quite on the same page with types of books.
We've been into reading. I got myself into reading.
Girl, I've been trying since you were little.
I know. But I got myself into reading.
Sometimes you
Read
just
one
gotta
good book.
find that one book. Yep. So for anybody still with us in the chat, did you have that experience, and what was the book that made you a reader? The first one I can really remember is Harry Potter. Like, I read before Harry Potter, but that's when I really felt like I turned a corner and became obsessed with books. Ooh, did you see that? Oh, what's her name? The one that does the Shatter Me series has another series that I
yeah,
kind of
you
want to
should
read.
For sure.
I'm not even sure if I've read all the ones in the Shatter Me series. She ended up coming out with so many. Stephen King's It
Really?
was Vix.
How'd you get through that?
And Suki said Charlotte's Web. Late high school smut books. Lori just said yesterday that you recommend books to me and Lexi recommends to her.
Oh.
I read Judy Blume and Nancy Drew. Like I remember reading those Nancy Drew
I read Judy Blume.
I didn't read Judy Blume. Babysitter's Club. I remember all those, but I still think that's right around the time I got hooked on Harry Potter. The first one I really remember that was Christine by Stephen King. She was 11. Sweet Valley High books. Oh, and Suki also said Sweet Valley High. I didn't read Sweet Valley High, but I read Babysitter's Club. Nancy
I read that
Drew.
one.
Goosebumps.
I read those. Quite a few of those.
I read The Hobbit in 5th grade, 6th
I've
grade.
never read the Hobbit.
You wouldn't get into it. If you can't get into ACOTAR, you are not getting into The Hobbit. You don't want. She doesn't do fantasy. A New Fear. Yes, yes. I loved Fear Street. The cheerleader series and oh, the one about the witches. Those were my favorites. The Black Stallion series. That was one good what are we talking about? All this talk about water intake, had to refill mine. We're talking about the book that made you a reader. Like, I remember reading books prior to Harry Potter, but Harry Potter is the one that made me like obsessed with reading to the point where like I devoured books constantly. For Lexi, it was
It ends with us.
It Ends With Us from Colleen Hoover. And then after that, she wanted all the books.
I read quite a few of them. I haven't read them all.
Yeah.
I got annoyed
Well, I mean,
with the characters of the one book I was reading, and I DNF'd it and moved on. Oops.
you could tell who the weirdos are in the room because their first
How do you spell
love was
series?
Stephen King. Huh?
How do you spell series?
SER.
Okay.
IES. Did you think it was? Like serious?
Something like that.
I don't think I had a problem reading as a kid or a teen. It's since I've become an adult that I don't read fairy books. I struggle to read at this point now because I feel like I tend to skim the page. I tend to not slow down. But I do audiobooks. Mine that grabbed me was Anyone See These, the blue cover Bible story books. Then I jumped to VC Andrews. Flowers in the Attic. I never read the book, but the movie just totally creeped me out. Ooh. Iris Johnson's Eve Duncan series. Oh, Iris Johnson's Eve Duncan series. Murder series. I was going to be a facial reconstruction artist for the longest time because of those books. Vic says I resemble that remark. Stephen King's It book should have put him in a federal prison. That's what Echo said.
He had said more.
Yeah. This keeps getting in my way. That
Was
is spam. Okay. Mom was always my teacher, so we had books laying around, and I wasn't really an iPad kid, so nothing else to do. Never stopped reading. It's okay. What?
What are some other books? There's lots. I've got plenty.
See. Axis Trilogy by Sarah Douglas. Jesse, that is smut I was talking about. I've read so many different kinds, but once I found Stephen King, I stayed with that genre. I read the 5 books of Flowers in the Attic. Cindy, I reread Little House a couple of years ago. Get just doubt, get old. I think Little House on the Prairie. Oh, Mimi said.
Yeah.
She thinks it was Little House on the Prairie. Although I do have to say we do have some things in common because like we both really like the Selection series.
I love that series.
So that's a 5 stars.
Yes, most definitely.
But I was in
If you continue to think about it after you finished reading the book, it's a 5 star and a good book.
this is true.
Or if you continue to think about it at least like a week after you read it.
A lot of what I read end of high school to after I got out of high school, I got sucked into dystopian. Like it was a real big thing because you had Hunger Games, you had Divergent, you had the Selection series. There was, well, Maze Runner, but that was boring.
I read Maze Runner. I liked Maze Runner.
I thought it was too dry. I didn't like the way he wrote. So that's one I would give like a 2.
Oh. Well, I read that in primary, so maybe that was it. So I had to go, because all the books in the primary library were too small of a reading level for me, so I had to get books from the junior high and high school to read in 3rd and 4th grade.
Yeah. My sister was all about Harlequin romances. The cringiest covers were her favorite. Kira Cass is a hokey. She went to the same college that Jessie went to.
Oh,
She's the one that did the selection series.
I know. I love that book series.
She did. She also had the Siren series that was,
Yeah.
or not a series, but book that I really liked. Echo says, my mom read us Little House on the Prairie in 4th grade. I love that book. She did the different voices for my class, and we all were so into it.
I never read it. I read Of Mice and Men. I like that book.
My daughter-in-law won't give up her romance books, but they mostly involve sports.
I haven't read one of those.
I read one recently. Well, I mean, he was a football player, but it didn't really go into that all that much. That wasn't like the whole focus, but it was part of it. I read Star Trek books in high school.
Star Trek.
That's what I said.
You said track.
Mm, Bad jump scare. Keeping my Twitch numbers up there, Echo. I used to own dozens of Star Trek books. Probably still do in a box somewhere.
I read Matched. The one with
That
the
was another
green-
dystopian.
I like the first one. I
Oh,
didn't like the second one.
okay.
I
What
didn't
got
read the
me
third
into
one.
dystopian was The Giver.
Oh, I like The Giver.
Love The Giver.
Taylor Swift was in the movie.
Eh,
I didn't care for the movie as much as I like the book, but
that-
anyways.
that's pretty typical of book to movie, but I felt like they focused on all the wrong things compared to the book.
Oh my goodness, another book that made me love reading was All the Bright Places. But so much.
Trisha Belden series.
Never heard of it.
Lexi got me into Fourth Wing. She won't even read it. Ender's Game had a good book to movie. Yes. Is that the one I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
Where the space game and he ends up killing people and not realizing?
I don't know.
Oh. I think I like that one. All the Bright Places movie sucked.
It really did. I was so upset.
Yes. Yeah, I loved Ender's Game. I thought they did a really good adaptation of the movie. I can't remember if I got through all the books, but I know I read it. And then I saw the movie. Joanna Lindsay. Nana really likes Joanna Lindsay.
Was that those books?
Hmm?
Are those her books?
I mean, she writes romance. So, funny story. I started dating my husband in high school, and we were doing this thing in class one day where you Googled your name and see what the first thing that popped up was. And I don't remember what my maiden name popped up as, but when I put Samantha James, it came up as a romance author. And then I read a bunch of her books, and they were actually really good. They were like the time period ones, like Victorian and stuff like that. But if you Googled my husband's name, you got a porn star.
What's this thing on TikTok for a while? You searched your name and then like your state that you live in. Mine's a porn star.
Yeah. Alexis, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lee told us about that one.
Well, cause we were in.
But he didn't tell us that before we named you Alexis.
Yeah. It was.
And I wish they'd make movies of the Halo books. The show isn't real.
Yeah, he's a big hater on the TV show.
Yeah. The guy that played Klaus is supposed to be in it.
Mhm.
I hadn't watched it, but
The guy from The Rookie, the main guy, he's in the game,
in the Halo game.
and it looks like
Nathan
him and everything
Fillion.
too.
Have you read the books by Lexi Ryan? No, but
I've
we
heard
did
of them.
see them at the store.
What book was it? It was. I've seen it.
Yeah, I think when we saw it at the store, we saw the second one though, not the first one. I thought that was pretty funny. Lexi Ryan. Nathan Fillion is a very good actor.
See, his Halo character looks just like him.
Yeah. They do that sometimes. They'll even put like little dots all over their face so that it makes the same movement that their face makes and stuff.
It's crazy.
Um, the kid from Shameless does that in one of
Oh.
the
I know.
Ian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
he's
can't
in
remember
one-
what game.
I can't either, but I was like, that sounds just like,
And
and then
looks like
it
him.
does look like him. I just finished The Best of Me by Nicholas Sparks. Made me so mad. I knew what was coming at the end, but it still made me mad. Never saw the movie, never heard about the movie. The one time I would ever say that a movie was better than the book was The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks.
What about Maze Runner?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I did like the Maze Runner shows, but I thought the books were dry. It wasn't that they were bad books. But the ending in the book, I like the way they ended the movie better than the way they ended the book for The Notebook.
I've never read it or seen it.
Oh my gosh. Y'all need to watch it. Jedi Fallen Order.
Mm.
That's the one that Ian was in.
Oh.
I played it and my dad was watching Shameless. I walked out of the room after finishing the game and saw my Jedi. I was so confused. Yeah, that's funny. I think I read somewhere Nicholas Sparks cheated on his wife. Not sure. I haven't read any of his books since. I, for the most part, can separate book from show, but sometimes they butcher it so badly.
All the bright places.
When they did the TV show of the Shadowhunters, City of Bones
Oh,
is the book.
Okay. Okay. I do know what you're talking about.
Well,
Never
I had a really hard time with it. Firestarter by Stephen King and the movie were very similar. They totally screwed up Pet Sematary. I love the Maze Runner books more than the movies. I just thought the way he wrote was like sandpaper in my eyes. Like it always put me to sleep. But it also sometimes it's about like when you read something.
Yeah.
Like are you in the mood for that type of book? Or is it just words on a page?
I've had that happen a few times, and it was because I had to get my AR points.
Yeah.
It's like, what was the book?
Hi, Lori. Welcome in.
I think the book was... I was just talking about it the other day. Anyways.
I love this. I'm leaving work tonight with a list of to add to my planner and now a book list.
What's the book called?
The Halo game to book was perfect. The game to show was so bad because the producer directors of the show didn't play the game or read the books. I mean, what do you think about the book to movie of A Fault in Our Stars?
That one was good.
I thought they did a good job.
I cried during both.
I have one issue. And that is that The Fault in Our Stars and Divergent came out so close together. And in Divergent, the actor that plays Augustus and the actor that plays, what's her name?
Don't know.
The main character in Fault in Our Stars. They played brother and sister in Divergent. And then a couple months later, they play people that kiss in The Fault in Our Stars. And I was like, my brain just, why did she just kiss her brother? Like, I struggled. But I loved it. I love The Fault in Our Stars.
These Violet Delights by Chloe Gong. Such a good book. I enjoyed reading it. I was just reading it very slowly. And then I failed the test because I didn't finish it.
Oh.
So. But I wasn't enjoying it because I had to get the points.
Yeah. I'm actually stitching tonight. Poltergeist Pirate. Are there, mateys? Good one, Laurel. Both broke me. I like Dean Koontz. He's got crazy ideas. So, I got a funny story for y'all about The Fault in Our Stars. So, I read the book. I knew the movie was coming out when I read the book. Okay, so I knew, I was like, I want to get the book read first because the book's always better than the movie, blah, blah, blah. And I was driving home one day from work, listening to the audiobook and was crying my eyes out. Almost wrecked my car because I couldn't see through the tears, right? So when I went to the movies, I was all prepared to ugly cry at the movie theater. We went to one of those where it was like dinner and a movie. You had the tray in front of you. Anyway, right about the time we're going to get to that part that I know is going to make me cry, I had this voice pop in my head of my husband who told me one time while we were watching Grey's Anatomy that sometimes when he laughs, it's to keep himself from crying. And I proceeded to laugh. Not just like, keep myself from crying. Maniacal laughter in the middle of the movie theater where everyone around me is boo-hooing at, the saddest part of the movie. And I cannot stop loud laughing. Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad. And, my sister was punching me in the arm like, you have got to stop laughing. And I couldn't pull myself together. People in the theater were staring at me. Like, I was the asshole laughing during the crying scene on The Fault in Our Stars. So, what up, Rhino?
What's up?
What are you doing?
Right now,
I'm gonna go inside.
Okay.
I just want you to mind me to turn on the clock.
Okay. Hi.
You can take my. Bye.
I could have turned off the heater. Lexi saying goodnight.
No. Okay.
Do you need your phone?
Yeah.
I remember struggling to read The Host, but eventually got sucked in. I liked The Host. I love the Super Mario Bros. Movie, just saying. Do you want to sit down, Ryan?
No, I'm good.
Okay, well then I'm going to turn off this camera.
And if you turn it off, then I'll go sit down. But the chair's before holding my shirt closed.
Okay.
Oh,
I got to
camera
change.
on.
Where's it? Where? There we go. Hope I don't make anybody nauseous moving the camera. Okay. Everybody says goodnight, Lexi. Bought it on Blu-ray even. I'm going to watch it tomorrow for like the 6th time. I saw it in the theater too. I think Super Mario Bros. The Host is one of my reread books after making it past like the first 100 pages. I just waved to Lexi like she could see me. Yeah, we traded one brat face for the other. But he's not actually, whoops, wrong thing. He's not actually doing anything, just hanging out.
Oh, what, the movie is like the newer one?
I guess so.
The movie was boring, in my opinion. But to be fair, I've never been a fan of Mario.
Yeah.
Everything about it's boring.
Ryan, stop.
I said my opinion.
So anyway, I'm gonna get some stitches in tonight. Not gonna be a whole lot, but if I can get it, so I have the rest of this pumpkin, the rest of this thing, a cup. That it kind of repeats down here, and there's a spider here in this leaf, and then I'll be done. And I say "and" 6 times, and still only what? Okay. I always get aisle seats because I like to talk to my dad during the movie. The success of the Mario movie was done untold damage to the filmmaking world. Hey, EJ. How's it going? Of course, delusional counting. Well, and I'm at 2,000 stitches. I hate trying to open this counter.
Did we ever log into YouTube?
Huh?
Did we ever log into YouTube?
Where?
My projector?
Yes, I think so.
Into my account?
I don't know, Bubba. I don't know.
I don't think we did because I remember Prime Video and Netflix.
Yeah, you're right. I think I was thinking of Prime Video. So I said I think it's 3,200 stitches to finish. We're at 2,000. So yeah, I think we might have more than 1,000 left, but we'll see.
Tonight or like in total for the project?
And well, since I started at beginning, since I finished that stitch December.
Also, guess what?
Hmm.
Jeremy and them are down tonight.
Okay.
They came down here tonight.
Well, that's probably easier for them. Did you want to go over there?
No.
Okay. We kitted something up at the beginning of stream, and then we spent a couple hours working on a planner where I'm a total spaz and I annoy everybody. Good night. And now I'm doing a little bit of stitching. Finally put stitches in after a long while. It's been a busy December, EJ. I'm not used to being a one-handed stitcher, but I didn't move my clamp over because we were doing planner stuff instead.
She's out here waiting for a message from Adrian.
Gotcha.
Whenever he gets off work, I'm gonna play a game with him.
Cool. What game?
Rainbow Six Siege.
Ah.
Or at least we're gonna 1v1 because my account just got banned for 2 days.
Why?
My PC decided to reset mid-game or restart.
I think it's stupid that you get banned for that. So this is probably 6. Hopefully my last finish for the year. I mean, I still have my Tell-In project, but that, again, that one shouldn't take too long, and it's easy to take places like family events like we're going to tomorrow. So, not that I get a whole lot of stitching, but I did the other day when we went. I did some stitching while we sat around and chatted.
What? What do you have headphones on?
Because I had them on in the house and just didn't take them off.
Okay.
Why?
For me, why you're mentioning?
I don't know, because they're connected to the iPad in there, so I don't know if you'll be able to get them connected.
Yeah.
No,
Come
no, those are mine. Those are yours?
Yeah, because they're the chunkier ones.
No, those are mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yours had the button on the earpiece. Mine have them on the edge.
Oh.
I'm gonna guess 147 stitches. Okie dokie. Thank you. Have a good night, Vic.
But what
Feel like I'm gonna get one more finish to bug Vic. Lori says 167. Can you hand me that notebook, Ryan?
these are open move by shot, right?
Yep. Hand me that book, Ryan. Thank you. I need both. Don't give me attitude.
I'm gonna give the other two.
Can you take out my trash tomorrow?
Sure. If I wake up before I leave.
This pen might be all used up. One. Janet is a jerk. Just saw. $147. Okay. And then Lori at 167. Anybody gonna guess $1? It's like the price is right. I'm like so not in the cameras. They're just in weird positions tonight. Hold on. Let me. Holly says 1. Laurel says 152. Enid says 178. When are you stopping? Probably about 15 more minutes. Since we are firing out numbers now. Yeah, you know, so you don't forget later. This would go much faster if I was two-handed stitching. Here, let's do this. Change the camera. There we go. And I'm so... There we go. Janet says 100. Suki says 150. We're going to have a showdown.
What's going on?
So they're trying to guess how many stitches I do. Closest without going over wins. So Holly said 1. So basically, if all these people guess more than I stitched, then naturally she would win because she didn't go over. So Kate just guessed 2. Betty.
They want to change their guess.
Yes, she can change her guess if she wants to, but it's just funny. There was this TV daytime game show where they did the same thing. They had to guess the price of an item on the stage, and closest without going over wins. So they almost always did something like that, where one person would guess $1 more than somebody, or
Yeah, I get smart.
Rose says 80. Holly says, Kate, get out. You're the mod. You can shush her. Rose says 80. Nicole says 148. My pen is giving up on me. I'm mostly just scratching paper at this point. Hey, Jesse, are you still here? You said you ordered a planner, but it didn't come in yet. What kind of planner did you order? I gotta tell you, I saw some of those trackers on Facebook and decided that's what I wanted to do this year. And so, I love you too. I think it's still on with Drew Carey hosting. Yeah, but we don't have like TV. So unless it comes on Netflix or something, Kate's gonna change her to 101. Okay. Um, where'd Kate go? Um, what was I gonna say? What was I talking about? Oh, I saw these trackers and I was like, oh, that's what I want to do. So what I did was I made a list of things I would need for it and an Amazon list, and then I gave that to the kids to Christmas shop with. And then Lexi decided she wanted to do it too, so then I could buy her one and we could work on it together. I scared Kate with my band hammer. That's funny. Actually, Sammy switched to two-handed and I know she's faster. Yeah, especially when we're not constantly having to color change. I got my last category done today on Miss Christmas Eve, and that also knocked out my whip go, or one of my two whip goes for the month. Now I just have one more. I have Aurora to do, and then I have this finish. I pretty much hit all my goals for the month. Also helps when I'm just having to fill in. I should be here on Saturday morning, just like normal. We have plans tomorrow, so. But Saturday morning at 9 a.m., I will do my best to be awake. And I'm probably going to try and squeeze an extra one in next week because I am currently unemployed. So, sort of. I'm waiting on our next site to open. So, and I know nothing's going to happen before the 6th. So, hopefully I can squeeze in another one at some point next week. Maybe an afternoon one, like around 1 or 2. Because our Saturday mornings are 9 to noon. These ones are usually 7 to 9, but we made it to 10 tonight. I just didn't want to miss out on stitching because we spent so much time on the planners. And then, so maybe we'll have an afternoon one sometime next week. Don't you love how my stitching makes absolutely no sense? Also, there are still some things that are going to go in my planner that I didn't have ready today. Like I do kind of want like I use my Notions all the time and it has the categories and all that stuff in there, but I kind of want one in my planner to pay attention to like a visual. My plan, y'all know how this goes. But my plan is to try and touch my planner every day. And so I want that visual cue in there too. Did I just screw something up? Hold on. 1, 3, 5. I'm so confused. Yep, 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 yep. Skipped a row. Heading home. Have a good night. Have a good night, Janet. So glad you could join us. Have a safe drive home. Now look what I've done. Good enough. It's actually this row. I was supposed to stitch. I don't know how I managed that one, but We're just going to go this far so I don't have to think too hard. We're running out of floss anyway and only have a couple more minutes till I count how many stitches we managed tonight. Also, I forgot to record a Flossmas yesterday, so I kind of need to record both tonight for yesterday and today. Let's throw a few stitches in with this black before clock strikes midnight and Cinderella has to turn into a pumpkin. Not really. It's only 10 o'clock. I will probably go inside and stitch some more. Maybe even jump on Zoom. If anybody else gets on Zoom. Little stinker took my headphones. Like, he asked if he could wear them while he was in here so he could hang out with me but listen to his phone, which seems silly. And then he took them in the house with him. Oh boy. Look, my pumpkin is going to have a nose. So we are trying to figure out if I did some delusions. I will say, I did a rough estimate. I don't have this in anything that counts for me. But I kind of went around and I'm like, that's a block of 100. Because, I mean, dude, that's obviously a block of 100, right? And I guessed about 3,200 from the beginning of finish that stitch to completion. And I'm currently, well, before I do my count tonight, I was at 2,064. So my curiosity is whether or not how much I undershot what it was going to take to finish on this thing. So as you can see, I've still got probably at least 400 to 500 stitches there, right? And we've still got this in the pumpkin. That's at least 100 to maybe 200. And then I got a whole spider that goes over here. Plus all these little, it's going to look like this only down here. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's take a tally. So if you all want to know how I keep count, because I love numbers, I like knowing how much I did and yada yada. We're going to click on today. And I'm going to highlight on my pattern what I did. And then I'm going to tick the boxes over here. I like to go by tens. I don't know why. It satisfies my brain. All right. So I'm going to do a different color just so y'all can see. Oop, wrong button. Let's go with green. Nope, there's green right there. Let's go with orange. If anybody needs to throw in some last minute guesses. Where did we get to the second? Okay, I got 104 stitches in. I think Kate still got it. I have to go look at my list, but 104 looks really close to 101, right? All right. Yep. Yep. 101 goes to Kate. Where's my other sheet? 12. Today's the 26th. Is Kate. So far this month, we've got Suki, Stitch and Darlin, Betty's got 2, and Kate's got 2. So. And don't be too mad, Holly, because if it hadn't been Kate, it would have been Janet. Janet said 100, so. All right, that is it for me tonight. Thank you all so much for joining me and putting up with horrible camera-ness. Holly, I have choice words for Kate. Yeah, so we did a little bit different. I hope some of y'all found it interesting and exciting. I'm trying to always change it up. So we kitted up this band sampler that's starting January 1st, and we worked on my planner, this gorgeous thing, and we got some stitching in. So I hope y'all all had a good night. I hope some of y'all come back and see me on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. and I will see you on the floss tube. Bye.